This next trick is the amazing jumping band. It uses 3 elastic bands. In this case I'm using a green one, a yellow one and a red one, just so you can see everything a lot more cleanly. The size of the bands will really depend on how big your hand is and making sure it fits around your fingers. I'm going to begin the trick with the green band and place it over these 2 fingers like so. You can see that this band is completely around those fingers. But if I just go 1, 2, 3, it can jump across from those fingers to those fingers. If you didn't see it jump across, then we'll try it one more time. We'll go 1, 2, we'll try that one more time. We'll go 1, 2, 3, and it can jump straight back again. Let's take it a step further though. If I take this red band and place the red band around those fingers here, and so now the green one is there and the red one is there, I go red, green, I just go whoop, and now we've got green, red. But we can make it even harder than that. For if I take this third band, the yellow one, and place bars between all of these fingers, so that these bands are now sealed inside. There's no way they can possibly swap from being green and red unless I go, and suddenly they've changed places all over again. Now this trick uses a little move, and I'm going to have to show you with just one band to begin with to understand it. If you place the band over 2 of your fingers, all you're going to do is use a finger of your other hand and drag the band over the palm of your hand. You can see that my palm is facing you. I'm going to take all 4 fingernails and place the band on top of the fingernails like so. So you can see there's a little kind of formation here. Now if I was to just open up my fingers with the fingernails, the band automatically jumps across. From this side it's the exact same thing. I'm just going to pull the band across, put my fingernails inside, and then open up my fingers and it jumps across. I can do this as many times as I want and it will jump across. Now usually when I do this trick I move my hand like this. I do a little movement so that you don't see it flick over. So the big movement of my hand covers the little movement of the elastic band. Now the next stage is to do it with 2 bands. And if I were to take this red band and place that on those 2 fingers, you're going to perform the exact same thing, however you're going to do it with 2 bands at the exact same time. By that I mean you take hold of the red band and pull it across just like you did before, take hold of the green band and pull that across. Now what it creates is this little gap in the middle. That's where all 4 fingers go. So the green band, the red band, I'm taking my finger, taking hold of the green band and taking hold of the red band at the same time so that it creates this gap in the middle. If I place all 4 fingers inside that gap, they will swap places. Red band, green band, open up the gap, fingers inside, over across. At speed, it looks like that. What I'm doing is I'm taking one band, taking the other band. In the presentation I showed you the red band is on those 2 fingers and the green band is on those 2 fingers. I did the move then while I was talking. The reason I could do it is because I'm facing, this way is the way pointing towards you, so you can't see me do any of this back here and you don't see my fingernails go into it because the back of the hand is always pointing towards you. Now the third and hardest part is the prison wall, the impossibility factor, the third elastic band. I say it's the hardest part when in actuality it doesn't make a bit of difference to this trick. You place the elastic band and lock your fingers together. If I place it over one finger, I just turn the band, place my finger aside, turn the band, place the finger aside, turn the band and place the finger aside. So now I've got a sort of walls locking all the fingers. But so all I'm going to do is the exact same thing I just did. I take one band and the second band, create that little gap and put my fingernails inside. The bands don't make any difference because if I was to do this slowly, you can see that the centre of the pot, it's just going to switch over as I open up my hand. And you can see the bands jump across. There's an additional finish to the trick where you can make them both go together and end the trick by giving out all the bands for examination. It's a cool little trick called the jumping elastic bands. I hope you enjoy it and have great fun with it.